Never a dull moment.
Don't touch me.
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets. You open the book to the first page, with its shifting glyphs and strange whispers.
I'm going to turn to the next page.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
I'm going to turn another page.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
I'm going to urge my hand to turn another page.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you should never have known.
I've got a long road ahead.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Not a bad place to be.
Then you've been thinking the same thing. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
If we can pull it off, we hardly know anything about the ritual.
Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The city is close now. Followers of Lady Shah will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
What's in here?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Sounds like your mom is probably dead.
That means you don't come back. My mum is coming back, though. She's looking for me. If you see her, tell her Yenna's looking for her. It's really scary when you're alone without your mum.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
I'm surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
It's only fair that they should earn their keep.
Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
Walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
If I was a Shah and lookout,
What in the hell is
this
that?
place I'd wait around.
It felt like a bloody earthquake.
Nearly there now. You see the city?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders. Waldarians, stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Waldarians.
I'm a born and bred Waldarian. How dare you?
Oh, my apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realise you're a local. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Very well.
We're beggars and criminals, and we won't...
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
You're right. They could be anywhere.
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
The excess of refugees outside the city walls could easily become a surplus of...
I'm busy. Mind your own.
And we won't have them.
Fire through, and I'm sure the man will
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
I'm guessing they didn't let you in.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Circus's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got escorted out that burning barn.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
How did you get wounded?
Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
Again. Garen, you know the room. We cook, your wife cleans.
Washing my pits. This is the song when I'm... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Even me.
Oh, you're no sauce. I put my money on Christine.
Just a little sin, say. Spotty.
And any one of them could be a spy to the Absolute.
Back off.
What a sight for sore eyes. I believe there's somewhere you're supposed to be. No? Long overdue, in fact.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. I was told to keep watch for you and point you towards home should you ever appear. And lo, you have appeared.
I'm gonna let Shadowheart handle it.
Mother Superior sent you. Go on then. Where do I go?
So close to home, and yet you need a guiding hand. Amazing how malleable, or fragile, the mind can be. First, you need to continue onwards into the lower city. Then, seek out a place called the House of Grief. It may not be quite what you expect, but I assure you, it's the right spot. Go there, make yourself known. You will be given the welcome you deserve.
Can't you show me yourself?
Oh, no. I must remain here. In truth, I'm glad to keep my distance for now. There's been some tension in the ranks. Seems a great deal is riding on the outcome of your mission. Besides, I have business to attend to, wares to sell. Our great endeavor cannot run on faith alone. We need funds. Have a look, if you wish. Otherwise, I think we're done. Try not to dawdle too much in the city. Mother's waiting. If you're looking for companionship, I hear they can cater to almost every taste in Circus's caress. I am not on offer, unfortunately.
You mentioned you had wares to trade?
Citizens!
Monsieur, it's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
Let's go inside. Don't be silly. Working in your service.
Reminding that this is our city. We don't take kindly to power.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How
dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Is now the time for a circus? The Army of the Absolute is close.
Well, when we zapped in, we didn't know there were religious zealots marching on the city. Slight inconvenience, that, but they're no threat to us. The Absolute's little murderers wouldn't dare. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right, I'd like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
I've actually just been hired. I do a magic show.
Well, it's about time. I told Lucretius forever ago that we needed some more razzmatazz on the big stage, you know? Glad she listened. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Dad, what's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
Costumes don't drool, Dad.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
You want to see Dribbles the Clown, don't you?
I'm going to detect thoughts, trying to glean her intentions.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paint?
I'd like to see your face paints. Not that I want to buy any.
Approach! Ugly one!
The hells did you just call me?
Ugly! Hideous! Vile! You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
You are cheating. I saw you rig the wheel.
You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Fine, I'll spin the wheel.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Thanks, I guess.
You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew. Come, mortals. Try your luck.
This loyal axe always returns to its owner after being thrown. However, it has no eyes, and therefore dreadful aim, inevitably returning to its thrower, blade end first. And then we got a gem of restitution, an exceedingly loyal gem that just so happens to return to its owner's pocket if sold. Very useful, were it not for the fact that the Circus genie who owns it.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
Stony and bony, which are you?
Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent?
She's a lot bigger than you.
I know. It's wondrous. Now, what can I do for you?
Let's see what you have.
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Wondrous! My wife will be most pleased. Oh, darling, don't forget the Chinese and
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
I like this little guy. Let me see what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon. Every sail, Papa set.
Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
Oh yeah, the hag that I killed. Oh.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Are you really using necromancy for a circus act?
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Don't get too close, or Crimson Ear might decide you look tasty.
Twice already, Peanut.
And I want to see Dribbles again.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
I'm just gonna simply watch.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You love the spotlight, Astarion, don't you? Here's your big chance.
What? No. Don't you dare. This isn't funny.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Go on, Astarion.
Of course! What fun! I'm going to fucking kill you.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Is this part of the show?
So soon followed thus.
This is good.
Never a dull moment. Very well.
Go for the throat.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
What's the punchline?
Let's do this.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Understood.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
No choice but to keep going.
A shapeshifter? What a pity. I thought we had killed a real clown.
We see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion. The trail of cold, bloody murder that you have left in your track only needs the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. Whenever this weapon lands a critical hit, both the target and attacker have to succeed a wisdom saving throw, or be affected by fits of laughter.
No traps, please.
Dribbles, why do you have to go missing now of all times?
At the ready.
Oh, coming to this plane
I should
was a
speak up.
mistake. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
I don't know. I enjoyed myself. Killing clowns is a rare treat.
If that's your idea of fun, darling, you and I are going to get along swimmingly. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
Dribbles is probably dead.
Even better! Corpses are wonderful employees. They aren't picky about things like working from home or eating.
Let's talk payment. I'm expensive.
Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed.
I'll look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Off we go, then. Careful, I bite. What now?
Get your shinies and Fritos!
Let's keep to the shadows. Gently.
Every sail, Papa Certi. Certi. Papa sells good things!
Is that? Yes, flesh. Human flesh, no less.
My darling, he was simply in denial. I am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do.
Let's go.
I promise.
At least things have stayed interesting. How much farther can I go? What's up for discussion?
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
I do love someone. Someone close to me, actually.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Astarion, are you up for this?
Oh, my love. How could I say no?
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Astarion, a tumultuous past, hides behind a mirthful grin. The heart is fraught. So let us begin with the joyous. When is he happiest?
When he's elbow deep in gore.
Guilty as charged. Sometimes literally.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what does he desire more than anything?
Freedom.
You're not wrong, but do we need to tell every stranger we meet our business?
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Fear sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Astarion, What is his deepest fear?
Forever feeling like a slave to someone else.
Really? I mean, yes, but really? You just tell whatever stranger just walked up and asked?
There is no need for secrecy here. You wear your truth so close to the skin.
Well, you were right every time. I almost wish you hadn't been, but, you do know me.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Are you worried about Cazador finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize us, and soon she will make good on her threats. She thinks we are weak, afraid, vulnerable. We need to prove her wrong.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. But need to stay alert all the same.
It seems your fellow Sharians can be found at the House of Grief. What now?
I need to reach its very center and confront the Mother Superior. Lady Shah decrees she is no longer fit to lead. There will be plenty of others there too. If we can get them to see sense, I would rather we spare their lives. I don't want to lead a congregation of corpses like Balthazar and Ketherick.
attacked a child. Come to our homes, shot everything.
Kick 'em all out.
Armor, blades, the Rivington Jack.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
You're the one who took a beating.
He survived it. That'll be the end of it.
Everything's worse. You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Works for the guild.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
What do you remember? Eye-color, hairstyle, accent.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
People die every day.
But few as good as Father Lorgan. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Janice, I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Nothing more against Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
I don't imagine Ilmater cares about you swearing.
I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here.
What did happen here?
2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
You should worry more about your temple's safety than this Brilgor person.
I am worried about this temple. Ilmater wills that we try and help people. With Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Stick to being a place of worship. Helping people got your high priest killed.
If we don't help them, who will? But the kind Lord Gortash... Don't make me laugh. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run, and a high priest to replace.
Who would know if not us? Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. Did you try that ride recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you don't want to talk about bread.
This is front page material.
Oh, kind.